All right, so camera number 2 is up. And I think we'll try and back this one up. So we're going to have 3 cameras going. That doesn't need to really be showing my knees. I think hopefully that. So one camera might not see my head. We're just getting warmed up. So we'll do some front raises. When I'm doing this, folks, I'm trying to keep my abs nice and tight, soft at the knees, a little flex there, slightly bent. Now what I really should do, folks, are some freaking front arm planks. There's a lot of exercises I want to do today. Whether we'll get to it or not is another story. All right, so 2 pounds is a little ridiculous to warm up with for Shrugs, but my dream was to keep use the same weight through this, and then eventually I won't be able to go as far on some of the exercises. So like Shrugs would be the last exercise because that'll be the most weight. So we have 5 pounders. We'll go to those next. I think I will do my neck muscles. So we have a bunch of cell phones. We'll get this other one going, which hopefully won't be like a freaking crotch shot one, but just providing a different perspective. One day, folks, I will actually edit all these together. Right now, I'm just kind of getting multiple camera angles. So it is a lot of work to edit these. That's a 10 pounder. When you have, a bunch of 4K files. I have one of the most powerful CPUs, the I9-13900kf. 10 pounders are up here. And so we're good there. Then we have a couple of pretty awesome graphics cards. I don't know which one would be better, but RTX 3090, and we have the AMD RX 7900 XTX, which potentially, in certain things, is more powerful. So if I was really trying to get, my shoulders, my traps, and everything all pumped up, these would probably be the 4 exercises I would do to do that. I'm worried about hitting my head on this barbell, so we're going to take this thing down. All right, we're ready for our next set. We'll do the 5s. I was going to go up 1 to 2 pounds. I think we'll change that to 1 to 2.5 pounds because we have these plate mate magnetic plates that we can use. So I have the one camera, the Samsung tablet. I'm finding I love this thing, folks. If I could get software that would reverse my video, flip it back over. And I thought my editing software did it, but it doesn't seem to do it. If I could do that, that would be nice. With pictures, the cell phone itself can flip them over. And I haven't even bothered to go in there. I don't think there's an editing thing in there to do that. So it'll take a second before we do our fronts, because you'll just feel an enormous amount of burn if we do them one after the other. And I would, if I was, looking to do opposite muscles, then I would follow it up right away. But not in this video, but today I think I'm also going to do a tricep workout at the house. I've been putting it off. All right, so we have 3 cameras, 3 different angles. I think we need to take one of these from the side, even though that's not my best side, right? So we'll move this one over and make it further away. So hopefully it captures all of the action. We'll call that the side view. All right. Front raises, and we'll go into traps. At some point you'll see me put on wrist straps, lifting straps, however you want to refer to them, just so I can hold on to the heavier weight, not worried about dropping on the concrete or my foot. And from there, folks, we'll do just kind of warming up the traps. All right, that part's good. Yeah, I kind of like to. I think we'll do 6s. This is kind of ridiculous how many sets I'm going to do in this video, but we're not. This is a video where I'm not going to be ego lifting. You will see, occasionally I'm throwing up some ridiculous weight. But today's video, we're not going to be doing that. I got to take a break from the ego lifting anyways. So I had I guess we'll just say the last 2 weeks, I have had 3, we'll just call them incidents, almost accidents, that I wasn't too happy about. One was a failure on the flat bench, where luckily I had these safety bars across here. They ended up sparing me from a serious, painful embarrassment. I had done a full set of decline, full workout of decline. Then I went and did flat. Then I decided I'm going to max out. I guess actually I'd already decided I was going to max out. So lo and behold, folks, we put some weight on there. I should have known, like 365. Felt light, but it, did it go up that easy when I watched the video back? I don't think it necessarily did. Hopefully we're not going to hit this thing. So I ended up going to 385. Maybe I should have did 380 or 377, 378, whatever. But I knew right off the bat, trying to get 385 off the rack wasn't as easy as I was expecting it to be, because I've lifted nearly 500 pounds off the rack, and so you would think 385 not going to be a problem. But I bring that thing down to my chest with the bench slingshot, whatever, and it just doesn't want to go all the way up. And I'm like, oh no, this is not good. And it came crashing back down. Now I had it set up where the spotter bars were slightly below my chest. I had that pad you would use for squats or hip thrusts on there, because I knew it was a possibility. So of course that comes down my chest. Didn't even hurt. I rolled it. I was trying to figure out which way to roll it. Roll it south, where my belly nowadays is higher than my chest, or roll it to my where my neck is, which was kind of scary, neck and head. And I rolled it that way. Luckily, you can turn your head and get out of the way, but I rolled it and got out of there, and it's just like, ah. So we had that. Incline had a failure of 305, which, on the Smith machine, I was doing, the one week I did 305 for 4 reps. This last week I did 2 reps. And then, actually, it was, I think it was in the same day that I tried to get 305, and it came crashing back down. That was here in the basement gym, and I went to a real gym, not a Planet Fitness, but a real gym, and only worked up to 265 for 4 reps, I think it was, 3 or 4 reps. No spotter, so wasn't super smart, but I was good, I guess. All right, so I think we did we do side and rear? For some reason I felt like we did just the front. Well, just in case. We'll do another warm-up set. And we'll do our shrugs. All right, so that was incident number 2. Incident number 3 was military press. So now we've had problems with 3 exercises. Military press, I ended up not able to rack it on the bar, and one side came down back on me. Luckily, I had the strength in me to get it back up there. That's that video's out there on the internet for all to see. Kind of reminds me, hey, why do you have a spotter bars? Why not get a spotter? Okay, so now, folks, we're gonna do. I'm gonna reverse this because I know people watching this don't really want to look up my shorts. And there probably are some people that would like to, but majority probably rather see it from this angle. That assumed actually that we get my average per video is probably only 60, but there's a lot of watch hours luckily, so we'll keep making these long videos. Then when we get monetized on this channel, you'll start to see me edit maybe a little less conversation. Whew, okay, we're getting there. So yeah, dumbbell wise, I've got these over here to the side. Maybe we'll do these for this shot. The Olympic barbells, Olympic dumbbells. They're about 8 pounds a piece. Now trying to do these to the front is more of a problem. And if you bought them, you probably need to do them one arm at a time, but let's see if we can do these Yeah, this is not going to work so good. You almost have to rotate your wrist. So there's some other exercises I haven't done, is work my forearms lately. I was on vacation to Maine. 8 days I was gone. A lot of stuff we did not do. I did have a video, folks, using these for Shrugs, where I able to load this thing up, which these are really good for doing Shrugs, just from that aspect. You might not see these in the video again. I was thinking I would use these for this exercise, but using them for front is just not going to work. All right. So, we did 8s. We're on the 25s over here. So I have bumper plates. I don't have the 5-pounders, but I've got 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. And then, of course, by adding a 10-pounder to everything, or 15, you can have all kinds of different sizes. So we can go 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and if I could hold on to something heavier than that, which I don't think I can. So I do feel this. Obviously there's some arm help in there. And probably even more significant when I get to 55. Okay, so next we'll do the 10s. And I think we'll take more of a break in between. So I think one camera records to about an hour, which is nice because I don't have to edit a bunch of files together or upload 10 files. Now, occasionally I'll film myself at the Planet Fitness working out, but that's one of those places, like, I don't want people in my videos that, one, I didn't ask to be in it, and two, don't necessarily have their permission. Now, we could block them out, but it's easiest just to do most of the stuff in the house. Let's say a lot of this stuff works better free weight wise. Got slightly bigger dumbbells. With the Olympic dumbbells, I can create bigger dumbbells than what Planet Fitness has. Free weight wise, we don't have a problem with going and hunting down weights like you would at the Smith machine for some things, or even the leg press, which I don't have for this channel. But what else, folks? Got barbells, real barbells. So fixed barbell there, and fixed curling bar only go up to 60 if I remember correctly. We can go up to our imagination pretty much. All right, front. So I can't say when I do my next set of traps that I'm really feeling it back there yet, but at least they're going to be warmed up. And if you go, I think if you go too heavy with your traps doing this, probably feel a little more burn than you want to. All right. So yeah, if you guys haven't been to Maine, great place to visit. Can't say that people seem to be all that friendly, whether it's the customer service or out and about. Just not like, you know, the South, where people are more likely to say hello to you. So we do have 12s. We use those next. I don't know if we can see anything happening in there yet. Yeah, a little bit. So when I'm leaner, and I'm right now anywhere from 165 to 171, when I'm 235 to 250, you really start to see all the striations and all the muscularity looks a lot better. Okay, so we're going to 30 on the neck. Let me find the other 15. I actually have a bunch of 15s. Which is good. For, you know, doing the hip thrusts, it's a lot easier to go up 10 to 15 pounds with these, or doing deadlifts versus, I don't like to have use the smaller steel plates, so we have all rubber plates for the stuff on the floor. And I guess when I'm doing this, I do probably at least 6 sets. Now I just had to buy some shirts, and one of the things that's kind of cool, when your neck does get bigger, you're like, oh, the old shirts don't fit, and oh, I now have to, like for me, I have to buy the 18.5 shirts, 18.5 inch collar. Eventually, it'll be, you know, 19 or whatever. Potentially. I may be at the age where my neck's just not really going to get ridiculously big, but we shall try. Alright, so we said we're doing 12s next. Last 2 mornings I've been using Monster Energy drink to get going, and I think like it's proven to be a problem today that I did that for 2 days in a row. Oops, we're supposed to do the side first. This is definitely one of my more favorite exercises to do at the gym, because the lighting is great from above, and just the overall pump that I feel really makes a difference that can't capture with the lighting the way it is. I could probably go stand over in the corner right below the light, and maybe we'll do some video that way. Alright, so that didn't feel like a good set because we did back to back. So, we have used a bunch of different sets of weights, and finally we are to our cap dumbbells. And I don't think I want to put the lifting straps on just yet, but we're getting closer. So yeah, yesterday I was drinking Monster. Today we're drinking Diet Pepsi. Almost thinking about the barbell. Shrugs, but I think soon we're going to have to use some real weight. All right. Feeling it, folks. We're starting to feel it, that's for sure. So I'm going to take this camera, I'll be back in a second, folks. Take this over here just to see how well the lighting is or isn't better over here. Oh yeah, that is so much better. Oh my God. So we're going to change our setup for a little bit. And I apologize if the cameras are not hitting the target. I know at least one will. And I'm going to leave you where you're at. Actually, what we'll do is record from that way. And when I come back to do my neck, we'll rotate it back. Okay, so 15s, gonna grab those and then go to the performance area, we'll call it. This exercise bike might get in the way. So, gotta find the right spot, right? There, I don't hit the bike. The bike probably needs to go up against the wall. See where it's at. Okay, so we'll take a little break from that one. Slide that down. So, you know what's kind of funny at the gym? I really won't sit there and stare at myself. But here, I'm home. I guess really, if there's a mirror around in the house, I'm looking at it, right? And that is a huge difference in how it looks over in the other area. Now, I just got to get this walls taken care of. Get this to be a little more professional setup. You know, this is, you can consider this a business at some point. Right now, I haven't put too much money into it, but we're not making any money out of it. But one day, hopefully we will make money. And so when things look, maybe if they ever look more promising, it might be, you know, wise to spend a little more money to make more money, right? So down here in the basement, I always talk about the equipment, things I could buy. Well, how about just the overall ambience of this place, making it look nicer? You know, because the walls look better. I don't know what color to do the walls. It's almost thinking a dark gray, but they're already like some places a light gray. So who knows? Who knows where we'll go? All right, front lats or front raises. So unlike where I was before, you can start to see that deltoid starting to pop a little bit more, right? And the weights are getting heavier. And if we probably won't get to more than 25 to 35 doing this exercise, but all right, so I'm I'm going to go do a neck, and then we'll rotate everybody back. You guys will have a lousy view from this spot, but the 20s are on that rack. So I don't know if we're going to do 18s or just go straight to 20. All right, so we've done 30. Now we'll grab the 35-pound bumper plate. But yeah, you know, talking about making this a business, obviously we have the ability to write off certain things. We have the ability to buy more gear, maybe do more unboxing videos, more assembly, operation. I mean, if we're lucky, we can also get sponsored. Seems like the only people paying money for that, though, are the pre-workout companies. Like, every freaking channel is doing pre-workout. You know, oh, use this drink to get going. So I'd have to actually start doing that, I guess. And there can't be that much money in that. Maybe there is. All right, so we'll move back this way. But yeah, what I really want is weight equipment. I've got up to 2,600 square foot of real estate down here in the basement that I could use for a gym. Or, you know, honestly what I'm hoping for, if this takes off, is to build a workshop, detached workshop. And if we can do that, folks, then we can buy a lot of equipment. Maybe even do some personal training while we're at it. On the side, quit my day job. Okay, so we'll do it from this angle this time. Yeah, this image looks so much better. At least the arms. The gut is another story, but the arms compared to the videos I did in the other room. Okay. Holy cow. Okay, so still feel like I'm crowded. This thing's in a way. If I would put the exercise bike in the corner, since I think that was a Christmas gift last year that I'm not really using. And this other bench that I was doing working abs on, that obviously we haven't been doing here. That'd be another video demonstrating the use of that. And I could actually use that for decline flies. So it might not be a bad idea to use this. I should have probably sent it back when I got it though, because yep, this thing is cheap and not meant for somebody my weight. Alright, so shoulders pumped. Well, you know what I was going to do in this video were deltoids, but I think we'll save that for the gym. where we can train those sitting down instead of hunched over. All right. Yeah, so I don't know how I would break it up though. There's the unfinished part of the basement, which is at least 1,300 square foot, and then the finished side is 1,350. Maybe the cardio in front of the TV in there, like home theater. If I had a bunch of good cardio, I would want a good elliptical, good exercise bike, actually a recumbent and a sitting one. I want a rowing machine, I want a treadmill. So, you know, that's what I want. What I want is what I want, right? Good quality crap, right? The stuff you'd find at the gym, not like this cheap Chinese piece of shit bike that I have that, I don't know, it's not meant for a big person. So, that'd be nice to have that. The dumbbells, it's kind of stupid, but I'd love to have 5 through 50 and 2.5 pound increments, all matching, of course. That would be nice. We're a mixture of ones in kilograms because they usually don't match up. You know, like there's 20 kilos would be 44 pounds, 45 pounds. So sometimes it doesn't work out so great, but sometimes they're right in the middle, which would be kind of nice. There's dust in this corner. Yeah, so, you know, dumbbell, and then I'm missing, I don't have 55s. I need one more 60. I don't have 65s. I don't have 75s. I've got 80s. I need 85s, 90s, 95, 100, and then that's probably good enough, you know. Yeah, I can lift more, but it is such a hassle to get the dumbbells in place that I don't really want to go much heavier than what I have. So I was at the gym a couple days ago, real gym that had up to 150s, and I decided, since I have 80s here, let me try the 85s. Let me see if I do good on those. Maybe I need 90s here. So I did, I think 15 by my count. So that's a bit more than, you know, what I would really want to do. So 90s would probably be a good number for the incline, at least until I get back to being used to doing that exercise. You know, we're doing the barbell, but it takes something to get used to switching from barbell to dumbbell, etc. All right, we're gonna flip this around, do our neck, and you're gonna see these sets are going to take longer at this point, folks, because I'm getting tired and the weights are getting heavier. So by doing this, we don't necessarily have to go as heavy. Okay, so we did 35. I don't want to do every number at this point, so I think we'll do 45, 55. And if we have something left at 65, I've actually been wanting to do 70. But like I said, I think it'll be all arm at that point. think I'm going to take more of a break, do my neck more. So we'll do more of the neck in comparison to everything. I'm going to do sides with the 25s now. And then I'm just going to leave these cameras where they are. We'll do fronts with the 25s. Alright, so from here, sip the Diet Pepsi, and then set 55, and then front 25s. Oh, so getting back to the Dream Gym, we would want at least 5 or 6 pieces of hammer strength, a couple pieces of light fitness in there. I definitely want dedicated flat decline, which I already have the decline, but we probably want everything to match if we were going to do a real, this channel was going to really become something. Incline, flat, incline, decline, all matching hammer strength. Then we're going a better power rack than the one we have, one that's a little deeper. Hammer strength gripper. We would want a much better light fitness adjustable bench. Like this is a flat bench in front of us, but one that adjusts and you can wheel around. I already talked about the dumbbells. Maybe some more weight plates. Maybe everything matches instead of having a ridiculous amount of different shit. A dedicated military press bench would be nice. Instead of you have to adjust the power rack, but is that worth the money? If you got a lot of money, it's probably worth your time because you won't have to adjust as much. I'm pretty happy with this utility bench, except it doesn't work good with this power rack because it's not deep enough. The power rack's not deep enough. The utility bench is a little too long. First, I want to get my surround sound system totally wired in and working. Though you can't enjoy it when you're making videos, unless I play a few seconds here, a few seconds there, or you buy a license. Maybe I should buy a license to like 10 songs, and that's all you'll ever hear on the channel. That's my workout music. Oh, that would suck. All right, so run races. Back to traps. So, You know, another thing, clothing. I would need a clothing allowance. I bought a bunch of new tank tops, sleeveless shirts. That's all stuff that could be written off if you had a fitness business, I bet. But I don't really like necessarily this tank top. I think I would probably want to look into finding some other stuff. But that would be, you know, budget for that. Hopefully get enough money coming in. Then of course a shit ton of supplements too, right? Here's all the stuff I'm taking. Whether you're taking or not, it's another story. But then, yeah, gear. I would want to get, I think, all the different Mark Bell slingshots, elbow sleeves, different wrist gear, maybe some compression shirts. Actually, I probably need to get a long sleeve compression shirt, throw a t-shirt over it, and try benching like that, see how my shoulder holds up. Bench shirts, I'd like to get at least a 1-ply bench shirt. I think that probably might work just like the slingshot for me. Might help the shoulder. What else, folks? We talk about cardio. Probably all life fitness stuff for that. I don't really care for the matrix stuff. Benches, musical equipment, speakers, better speakers than I got. Bigger ass TV in here, right? 80-inch TV would be stellar. All right, so we got one neck left. Then that exercise will drop out. So I'm going to do a 10, a 45, and a 15. Yeah, what in the hell else do I need, folks? I guess I don't. Oh, I'm going to talk about the equipment. Hammer strength, plate loaded row, the lat pull down. Then I need, this might be a little difficult. I don't know if the ceiling's high enough, but a cable crossover. I could go with one that goes in a corner and be happy with that. Yeah, I think that's all I need because I can work triceps on it all day long. Bigger stack than what you see that Normal Life Fitness has at, we'll say at Planet Fitness and most gyms. I need a slightly bigger stack. I don't like the way the pulleys are on the one that's meant for tricep press down. Yeah, I could get, I guess, that. The one that has the pull-up bar in the middle. But what else do I need? Oh, we need a freaking leg press. So that means a lot more weight, right? Dedicated, we'll just say dedicated to that leg press because I don't have to carry weights all over the place. We would need, let's assume I get stronger than I was 2 years ago because I have that every week I could hit it. We would want at least 12 sets of 45, so 24 45s. That would be awesome. Actually, folks, that's not even the right number. The sled weighs 100 or 150. I think it's 100, 1100, 1,000. I want to have what would be the equivalent of pushing 1,200 weight, 1,200 pounds. So I would need 1,100 pounds in weights. I guess I don't need all those in 45s, but that's a lot of, that'll be a lot of 45s. Probably 12 sets, 13 sets, somewhere in there. Whatever it comes out to, right? We would want the selectorized leg extension, leg curl, preferably the prone seated one for leg curl. I would like to get that machine that you sit in. It's play fitness, work your deltoids, do side lats, side raises. That'd be great. I forgot the name of the rowing machine I'd want. What else, folks? Yeah, a lot of other crap we want. Okay. I think we'll just do this from this angle. So, I don't know if you guys saw that on the cameras, but it is what it is. All right, so we'll do one more set over here with perfect lighting. And I think we'll speed this up now. We're going to, I don't know, we'll do traps with 30s. Did I do 25s? We did 25s, okay. How's the pump going? Sam Sulik, you know, always looking at himself. I work my bicep, folks. That's not going to work so good. All right. 30 pounders. Where are you? So one camera is not seeing the action. All right, folks, you guys are just gonna mess up this time. Okay, we'll try and do fronts. Now we gotta clear off room for getting to the elbow rack. And yep. Now, you know, buying all that stuff used would not be too, well, it would be expensive. It'd be tough. I'd have to believe this channel could make, you know, at some point, 50,000 a year or something to want to invest in buying all that gear. And it's just not going to do that. We don't have probably don't have the personality. We don't have the physique. We don't have the subscribers right now. That's probably the big key. You don't have enough subscribers. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I've done a bunch of other channels, and you know, 8,000 subscribers on one. That just did not equate to a lot of money. So, I think all the channels together, you're looking at 12,000 subscribers. But I need 100,000 subscribers, probably, maybe more. Actually, I think when those people hit 1 million, that's when you're like, oh wow, look, they're buying really nice cars. They're buying. Who knows what else they're doing? They're traveling all over the place to meet up with other people. They're collaborating. Okay, so front raises. We'll do it this angle. Back a bit. So this might be ego lifting because 30's feeling way heavier than they normally do. Okay, enough of that. All right, so fronts are done. Neck is done. Folks, we have some more sets of sides. We'll move everything back over here. Oh, we have traps to do still. So I guess we did do 4 exercises. Okay. So I did not do the 30s for shrugs. So we're just going to jump up. Because like Sam Sulik says, it's kind of boring. Some of these exercises for you guys to see me do, you know, a bunch of sets, even if they are the same weight. And obviously, the more popular videos on this channel are when I'm throwing a bunch of weight on the military press. I think that realistically is maybe my bread and butter compared to other lifters that you don't see doing military or overhead. You know, there's supposedly some differences. I try to read up on that and make sense of it. What I should start doing is like clean and jerk, clean and snatch. What is it, clean and press? That would be interesting. Probably bash the shit out of my shins, just like the deadlift. Eventually, maybe we'll do some deadlifting on her. There's so many freaking exercises you can do. It's ridiculous. Dumbbell deadlifts. I got the hex bar here somewhere. You got barbell deadlifts. I can do 5 foot, 7 foot barbell. We can use the Olympic dumbbells 1 week for deadlifts. Then Wednesdays I gotta do dumbbell military press, which I think now that I have the 80s, we're probably at a good number, like high end, what I think I would probably work up to. But the mere fact that, you know, I can do anywhere from 190 to 205, 8 reps, depending on the day, how fresh I am, does not equate to me doing, you know, 100 pounds, 90-pound dumbbells. 80 pounds, maybe. But the amount of extra control you need, huge difference. Okay, so we are almost an hour into this workout, folks. I feel pretty jacked. Hopefully nobody's, never mind, I was about to say something stupid. All right, so we're gonna do 35s. I have stopped lifting these up as high as I was just by watching C-Bum, Coach Greg. So whew. Oh man. Oopsie. So this next set, I almost feel like we should capture it on video. Over in the lighting area. Whoa, that was bad. So I bought this stand, which I think is pretty awesome, except for it's pretty chintzy, fucking Chinese shit. Hopefully there's no Chinese viewers on here that take offense to that, but your shit is really junk. All right. I used to get a lot of, on my tech channel, I would get a lot of free shit that was just garbage. And so, if anybody knows garbage, it's me. All right. Let's do another set of shrugs. Give those lats time to recuperate. And let out some of that gas. So I didn't get a lot of protein today for lunch. We had a salad and a fucking hot dog. But the salad, at least I'm getting all the good nutrients out of it. I'll probably down some protein drinks after this. Because, you know what they say, you need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, really. Unless you're a fat ass. Then, you know, reduce that number. Which in my case, I might be somewhat of a fat ass. So, we probably don't need to do that much. Whew. Somebody like myself, I take in too much protein. I'm just going to turn it into fat, probably. Take too much carbs in, turn that into fat. Just not active like it used to be. Okay, so we did 50s there. So we got to do 40s, which you may have seen on the channel, folks. I have done up to 55 with the right arm, 52.5 to the left. I won't say perfect form, but that video's out there somewhere. Personally, I don't recommend this exercise doing the ego lifting, so 40 may be the end of the road today. May not be. Of course, we got one camera that's probably not seeing any action. You'll see the shrugs. They'll get to see the shrugs though. Okay. But yeah, it would be awesome to be able to do 60s and 70s with this. Oh my god, that'd be ridiculous. I don't think my elbows can handle the stress. I just definitely can't handle the stress. Oh shit, of course. The camera that's going to do the YouTube short is not facing the right way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this is good. We got that one. Can't get the lighting right. I love that one pose Schwarzenegger does. Don't mind my bicep. I tore it. Tore both of them. That's why they look bad. But yeah, alright, so alright folks, 40-pound side lat raises for the shoulders. I've already done about 10 sets, so don't expect perfect form out of me. force that was, but it felt like a few. Okay. Whew. So we don't even have our weight belt on, which is surprising. I'll be back. I'm gonna do my shrugs for the other camera. Shrug camera. We don't have a 60-pound dumbbell, so we're just going straight to the 70s. Hard to believe I used to do 120s, 130s with this. Not anymore. Okay, folks, we're back. I gotta put the 40s back. So, of course, on the screen, everything's gonna look better than what it looks like in real life, right? Or what it'll play back at. I mean, I think that is probably the perfect angle if I could take a photo of that. Shall we do 45s? Okay, we'll do 45s. I might pay for it later, but we'll do 45s. All right, 45s. We could do 42 and a halves. Yeah, I gotta get 55 pounders and with the additional 60 I need and a maybe not 65s, but okay. That's about where I'd like to sit down. Take a load off. Put the weight belt on. So if I don't look fat enough, as soon as I put this on, we're gonna get fatter. There we go. Pushes the belly up. That's life. So I was thinking of doing some hammer curls. I haven't been doing them lately. It feels like the forearm's starting to shrink a little bit. So we gotta work on that. Maybe I'll come back. I'll come back down later today after everything tightens up. Like my elbow will hurt after this, especially after this set. It's gonna hurt. All right, so oops. Okay, so there's the shoulder. We're going to destroy that thing in a second. Oh yeah. All right, folks. 45-pound side raises for shoulders. Shoulder side raises. Get these up. And we're done. I don't know what I got. Hopefully I got at least 8. All right, good set. So, we'll rotate you this way. Get the last, catch the last set of traps. A lot of video footage. Here we go. So if I was to edit all this together, I think we'd just basically switch from one camera to another camera. Try and keep whichever one has the best audio. Lower the volume on 2 to 3 tracks. And just switch to whichever one has the best picture. So 80 pounders, Shrugs, nothing significantly big about this weight. But at my age, 80s is good. It's amazing how much heavier 80s feel than 70s. So I've worked up to 70s, 75s for hammer curls. I don't think I'm gonna do them right now, but I'd always thought I should get the 80s just to see if I can do them. I'll tell you what, just like my failed attempt at 150 for strict curl, I don't think I have it in me. Folks, that's gonna do it. We did not hit 50s on the side raises. I feel pretty good. I feel like I had a good workout. That's the main thing. Got a good pump. As you know, from any of the angles over here, you can't really see anything, but stand under the light, and it's like, okay, you can see the work that's being done. So a lot of it's all about lighting. If I ever want to make some bullshit video up about how I got lost body fat, gained muscle, I just take a picture of myself over here and take a picture of myself over under that light, maybe throw some oil on, sunscreen, whatever, and be good to go. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for checking out. Please like, please subscribe.